What's going on, everyone? Today is April 24th, 2020. You are at the location called HueFin News, also known as HFN. We're here to give you all this update in Bitcoin, as well as to show you how the market has traded since our last video, which was about 3 days ago. You already can tell from the price chart that the market in Bitcoin went opposite the direction of which we expected it to go. And it goes like that sometime. But before I get started as to whether or not we will continue to see this market move higher for Bitcoin, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, join us on other social media platforms, and then also on our website if you guys want to see our other price predictions and forecasts. Looking at the price chart the easy way. All right, so like I said, 3 days ago was when we did our video in Bitcoin right here. Okay, we had the market over the last couple of days from the 21st of April with weakness. Okay, the only thing that kept Bitcoin alive, strictly the only thing that kept the market alive in Bitcoin, was the support area at $6,800. We've mentioned that in that video, and it played out that way rather than the market continuing to see the move to the downside. All right, so if you was able to get out at this resistant level at $7,200, 6.14, or if you get out right now, 10.36% is how much will be down in this forecast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's take a look at what the market actually is still doing in Bitcoin. And it's been a very slow and methodical movement to the upside in Bitcoin. If I were to transpose this line and take this left side of this line and move it down here, you'll see that the market in Bitcoin is still trying to trend higher, just like that, right? And $7,600 is where the market resistance currently lies in this space for Bitcoin. So here we are. This is what the market is doing right now in Bitcoin. We're finding some restriction around $7,800, but overall the market is still trending to the upside in price. So this is how the market is going to play restriction and support over the next couple of days in Bitcoin's trading. So now we have an idea of what to expect as the market in Bitcoin trades around these lines. If we still see strength around Bitcoin at $7,700, the market move to the upside will continue following this ascending line. If it doesn't, we understand that the market can still come down a tad further and still in the long term see the prospect of moving higher. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame real quick, and you can tell that yes, weakness is still coming through into the market in Bitcoin. We are finding restriction at $7,600. The last couple of 4-hour bars, the market is still reflecting and hinting at some weakness. But again, that support area can come in the market around 74 to continue this movement to the upside in Bitcoin in the long term. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right now on the weekly real quick, see what type of bar we're getting. And you know, the market in Bitcoin is literally having a fierce battle between the market trappers and everyone else. Either or, the market trappers are trying to sell off the Bitcoin, or they're trying to consume more Bitcoin to continue to make this market move higher in price. We did hit a threshold. I want you all to notice this right here. The last couple of weeks back in 2019, we had 6 consecutive weeks of the market in Bitcoin trying to break up above $7,700. Are we going to go through that once again? Quite possible. But in the long term, that $7,000 is a very good support area as well too. So that is good in that sense. Still seeing weakness coming to the market in Bitcoin. We're going to have to play this forecast right here on the hourly time frame, because we need to see some strength coming to the market in Bitcoin as we continue to see this market trade out. Okay, so we're going to play this one on a 3-hour time frame real quick. Going to hold the market restriction around $7,700. TP can literally come in right here at the tops of these 3-hour bars, which is around 74. So if we were to take a little bit off the market, there would be about 1.35%. I'm going to extend it down just a tad further, around 72. Get about 4% on that particular forecast as well. So you guys can tell we're trying to play a mesh in between restriction and the ascension line there. Currently, the market in Bitcoin is giving us weakness, playing this on a 3-hour chart. TP 7,400 or even $7,200. All right, like I stated, taking a look at this on a daily time frame, we're going to go through some weakness initially. All right, so I'm giving you a heads up now. The market is weak. We're going to get some restriction initially in the first phase. We just got to grab that support area relatively soon. 74 or even $7,200 is where that market needs to hold strength. So we're playing the market moving to the downside just to compensate the weakness that we're seeing right now. But on the daily time frame going further out in time, we can still see this market in Bitcoin move higher. Okay, so I just want to give you all that heads up right now. So questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I'll see you all on the next one.